So we have found the termite queen.
12 plus 7.
Yeah.
You need 19.
19.
Today feels like a turning point. Small work, big progress, and some long-awaited pieces finally coming together. Let me take you through it. Hi, my name is Sowino. I tell stories of my life through cooking videos, farming, and homesteading life in general. If this is the kind of content that interests you, kindly click the subscribe button for more amazing videos. From the previous video, you saw the manure being brought in. It's cow manure. So we started by filling all the front beds because that's where our vegetables will fit and reach. We mixed the manure with the soil really well, then continued planting the remaining vegetables. Since you can see the door still being fixed in the background, let me answer a few questions I saw in the previous video. These doors were not ready-made. We bought the wood ourselves and described the exact design we wanted to our local fundi, and he built them from scratch. Now, when the doors were completed, they had no gaps at all. But after staying in the workshop for about 1 or 2 weeks, as we waited for the customized hinges, the wood started to contract, which is what created the spaces you noticed. That basically means the wood was still wet when we bought it. We also chose this particular type of wood intentionally because of its natural grain pattern. Those patterns are already there, and once the doors are stained, they become even richer and more pronounced. That's the look we were going for, and it's why we didn't buy ready-made doors. And about the gaps you saw, they have already been fixed, and this is how the door looks from the inside now.
Tutakuwa tuogea kwa shimo ndio.
Now that the outdoor toilet and bathroom doors are complete, the fundis went ahead and installed the roof while I was away, and today they are working on the floors of both spaces. And now, on to our big purchase in the village. I've come to learn that if you don't have a water storage tank here, you'll end up spending so much money buying water every single day. Now things have slowed down a bit and most of the work that needed a lot of water is almost done. So at least you're not buying as much as before. But then a new problem came up.
Waka itafika nyumbani. Nasikia raha.
So we finally decided to get a tank. We always knew the day will come. We just hadn't really thought about it yet. But now it reached a point where it wasn't even a debate. We needed the tank. For the plants, for the house, and honestly, to end this never-ending cycle of spending money on water. When we arrived home, we found more holes being dug for new fruit trees. The ones we planted earlier are doing so well, and we really wanted to add more. I genuinely thank God that none of them has dried up. If you ever bought fruit trees, you know the fear. You plant them with so much hope, only for some to dry up before the week even ends. So seeing all of ours standing strong gives me so much joy and relief. We are also propagating some of our own trees. We have a few small avocado and mango seedlings growing quietly on the side. We're just waiting for them to get a little bigger before we graft them. I love that part, watching something you've nurtured from the very beginning slowly turn into a tree you'll one day harvest from.
Pixie, Pixie!
Don't pluck it. Show me these big ones, Gigi.
Look! It's called mulberry. Come and see mulberry. This is mulberry. Look, look. We like to eat this. And like to eat.
Kuchukua vitu. Nzuri kaone. Anataka kulia.
Chukua hizo zote. Hizo zingine. Zote, wacha kuogopa.
Chukua nini?
Kamchukua moja.
It's now time to prepare the spot where the tank will sit. We are still deciding on its permanent location, but for now, this place will do. We started by pouring a whole sack of sawdust. Sawdust helps level the ground, cushions the tank, and protects it from rubbing against any sharp stones underneath. If this was the tank's forever home, we would have done a proper base, mixing cement, sand, and ballast to make a strong setting. But since this is just temporary, we spread the sawdust evenly, laid a black sheet on top, cleaned the tank, and finally placed it right there.
Oh my God.
And maybe today was our lucky day because just after the tank arrived home, it started raining. I was so happy that we finally bought the tank and happy that the rain followed us back home that afternoon. On to other news. I actually had forgotten to post this clip, so I decided to include it here. If you've been watching us for a while, you already know I've talked so many times about how this place has a lot of termites. We've been taking every precaution we can so they don't infest the house. We even called different people who claim to look for termite colonies. One guy came and told us they might not even be in the compound. But we showed them all the places we've spotted the termite walking, mostly anywhere there is wood. When the leftover makuti was left unattended, they followed that. And even when we brought the sawdust, they were just attracted to smell of wood. That's their food. So we called this other guy, the one people recommended as being really good at finding the queen. He followed the exact paths the termites usually use, all the way to this spot. He started digging, and after a while he said he'd found something. He explained that where the queen is hiding, the soil usually feels harder. So they kept digging, following those signs, until they finally found a lead. So let's watch the video to the end.
What are you going to kuonyesha? Naona?
Sio ni kama king huyu. Yenye ni mkubwa hivi. Hebu muinue tu kidogo.
nimwage hivi.
Kina nani wata?
Amejulikana.
Anajulikana siri yake ajulikana. Anake tu.
Hapa ndani kuna nini?
Hakuna kitu kingine sasa.
Hapa.
Hii miaka.
Si ni miaka sasa.
So we have found the termite queen and imekuwa ikitolewa hapa. We have tried like 3 times. This is the 3rd time, senior. Yeah. So I'm being told that it is around 20 years. I thought that it is 12 years. So wacha tumwite atukauntie how it's been counted. Kuja tukauntie.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How? Ya ngapi?
Hata si 20 ni 34.
12 plus 7.
Oh, 12 plus 7. Hiyo ni 19.
19. Miaka kwa kula.
Look at it.